Hey guys, what's up? It's kind of a part two to my last video where I talked about ordering some games from Play Asia, one of them being Final Fantasy X 10-2 for the Nintendo Switch. The other game I got is Rockman Anniversary Collection 2. Rockman, of course, is the Japanese version of Mega Man, Rockman being the original name. Um, Now, the Mega Man Legacy games, or Rockman Legacy games, they kind of did something a little bit different to where, like most games where they cheap out on the cartridge, they will require a day one download to get the remainder of the data. What Capcom did is here is Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2, like the physical version, but instead of a day one download, it's actually two separate games. So the first game is on the cartridge, and there's a download code for the second game. So it's basically the same as buying the digital version or getting a free code for the digital version. So even without the cartridge, you can still play Legacy Collection 2. Um, the reason I bought this one, Legacy Collection 1, is I scored it off of eBay for $8.50. I was going to buy both Legacy 1 and 2 this, but since I scored this one, might as well just stick with this one because I got it physically. But instead of getting the digital code for, because the code was already used up when I bought it because it was used, but because I wanted the other remaining Mega Man X games in a physical form or on the Switch, because I got most of them on physical form already, like on the original consoles, but because I wanted the Switch version in physical form, I bought this one off of Play Asia, and we are going to pop it in our Switch and see if we can play it. Okay, so I got the cartridge in the Switch. My Switch, of course, is in airplane mode to show that there is no download here. I just now opened this right before I put the cartridge in there. And, of course, got something in here. Just some pamphlets and whatnot, some stuff I cannot read because I do not know how to read Japanese. But no instruction booklet or anything like that. Just a straight up case and case art. So I don't know if it matters to have your Switch region set, because when I played Mega Man X Legacy 1, it gives me the option in the game to adjust the language. So we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll default to the English language. Well, it hasn't defaulted to English language yet. That classic Capcom introduction sound. Rockman since 1987. Pressing the button. Sure, we'll make some save data. Okay, we'll see what happens. And if I hit the Y button, change game edition. So I will hit Y. And it even says Mega Man 5 or Mega Man X5. That is awesome. I was expecting it to say to show stuff in English, but I wasn't expecting it to actually have the Mega Man X5 title. So that is pretty cool. Let's start this real quick. Of course, this X5 and X6 was originally released on the PlayStation 1 console. So yeah, if you want Mega Man X5, 6, and 7, and 8 physical version on Nintendo Switch, definitely buy the Japanese copy, because it is the same exact version. Look at that, it even says Mega Man X5. Awesome. I'm not worried about the filtering settings or anything. Actually, yeah, I will worry about the filtering settings. Screen size. Screen filter. There we go. Yeah, see, type 2 is probably the integer scaling. Type 3, stretch to widescreen. We'll do type 2. There we go. And game start. Pick between Mega Man X and 0. We'll pick Mega Man. Yeah, we can definitely confirm the game plays in English. Can I skip the cutscene? Nah, we'll just go through it. And I don't think this game had any voice acting back then. I'm sure X7 or X8 does. Yeah, it plays in English. It is the US version. So, says Mega Man instead of Rockman and everything. Plays really good. Feels like a little bit of input lag. I remember people complaining about that. But gameplay's a little smooth. When I was playing Mega Man X1 on the first one, off of this one right here, the emulation, in my opinion, didn't seem 100%, for the Super Nintendo port of the games. If you're not concerned about playing it portably, I'd actually recommend getting the PlayStation 2 Mega Man X collection. And plays a lot smoother. I mean, if you can't find, assuming you don't have a Super Nintendo and can't find Mega Man X for Super Nintendo. But other than that, this plays alright. So definitely a slight problem with the input lag in this, but it's really faint. After playing it for about a couple minutes, I'll probably get used to it. But I can definitely tell. It might help playing with like the Joy-Cons or a wired controller. But yeah, it's not too bad. Could also be this TV that I'm playing on. I mean, I'm using it as a computer monitor, but I know the input lag isn't as good as my Vizio TV in the background. And we'll try a different game real quick. Oops, I didn't mean to do that one. And exit. We'll try a different Mega Man X game. And I've never played X7, but I've heard a lot of people say it sucks. So we'll go straight to X8. Which, of course, X7 and X8 was originally released on the PlayStation 2, if I remember correctly.
Capcom. Mega Man X8.
Yeah, English voice acting. So hit start, or hit the plus sign. Start a new game. Here's a cutscene. I assume it's going to have English voice acting. Yep, it does. Cool.
Warning. Warning.
I'm picking up Maverick readings.
I guess it'd be easier to just come out with one version of the software that just updates language back and forth for all the regions. Oh, this is weird playing this with the 3D graphics. Yeah, this is really weird. I've never played this before. I played the Mega Man X on the PSP. I like that game. I actually like that game a lot. But this game feels a little weird. I don't know, it's not too bad. It almost looks like PlayStation 1 graphics upscaled to PlayStation, or upscaled at high definition or something like that. So anyway, I'm really not looking forward to play this. I'd rather play the classic ones. So yeah, Mega Man X Legacy for Nintendo Switch. Definitely pick up the not that one, this one. Definitely pick up the Japanese copy. Again, I ordered this from Play Asia. Play Asia takes PayPal. However, if I were to do it over again, I'd probably buy it on Amazon Prime, because the last time I checked after I bought this, there were some American sellers selling the Japanese copy this one here off of Amazon Prime. So that way I wouldn't have to wait 3 weeks to get it. I could wait only like a couple of days at the most, get free shipping. Also, Amazon Prime, if there's a problem with it, just return it, because Amazon Prime's return policy is amazing. But if you don't like Amazon for whatever reason, PlayAsia, they seem like a legit site. Took 3 weeks. Take PayPal, so I guess if there's if there's a problem with it, you can always file a PayPal claim with them. But yeah, let me know what you think down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.